I asked the ranger, you know, is there any chance I could tee off a 10? And he said, you know, I don't see anybody over there. And I was like, all right, I'll hurry. And then I did, and I thought these guys behind me, I thought they were finishing up 9 on the green in 9. I was trying to be quick, and I just realized they all finished putting and took their hats off and shook hands. And I was like, all right, so they're on 18. And I'm an idiot. Anyway, I'm out here at Hefner North Course, playing the back 9, my favorite back 9, at least in Oklahoma City, and I'm out of breath. Pipe my drive down the left fairway, see what we got. 141, 142, flag in the front. Got a little bit of wind. I think I'll hit a 9-iron. Green in regulation, good club selection. Somebody driving up behind me. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't like it. That was a pretty bad first putt. Left it short, probably 8 feet. It was downhill, but also they aerated the greens a little. Like, they're not terrible, they're smooth, but they're sandy. It was just not good speed, just timid. That's all right, that's a fine opening bogey. Should have been a 2-putt, but that's all right. Enough about the golf. It's another edition of Front 9 Story Time, and today we're talking about vlogging, because I've been vlogging for about a year, almost to the day. I don't know why I tried to hit that so hard. I promise I won't do that again. That was just dumb. I started filming my first vlog July 18th. It's July 18th, 2020. I checked today just to make sure, and today's July 20th, so more than a year. Let me try to find my ball. I don't know what happened. I thought I came way right, so I'm actually not that bad. I don't know how far I should hit it. Probably just lay up something easy, like a 7 or something. I hit a tree, and now I'm super far right, and actually in a terrible spot. Like 170 from the front of the green, 185 to the pin. Gonna try to do a crazy hook. Didn't hook, just went straight. Anyway, I think that's the last time I'll really discuss how I'm playing, because today's round is not about how I'm playing or my score or anything like that. It's about what I'm talking about, man. It's about vlogging for a year. I will discuss the people that are behind me, because that actually affects me a lot. It affects how I feel and how I move, how I present myself to the world. If there's anything that gets in my head, it is people on my ass. A little flop ski for the boys. And the ladies, come on. Unfortunately, you know, I don't know if embarrassing is the right word, but I'll use it anyway. It's a little embarrassing that I can't say I posted one video every week for an entire year, because as y'all know, I went down to a video every other week so that I could free up a little time and work on other projects. And so that's unfortunate, but I'm glad I did it, and I still stand by it, and it actually has helped a lot. I've been able to be way more productive with my vlog and with my side project that I'm excited to tell y'all about, but can't tell y'all about. I'm actually pretty happy with Bogey there, given where I was 2 shots ago. And you know, I don't want to brag, but there was some butterfly sex going on. 3 of them. It was a butterfly orgy on the green. I still made my 2-putt. I got in and out of there, took care of business. Was not rattled by the extreme mating and breeding that was going on. Just inches away from my ball. It helps to have an outline or an idea, or you know, something written down that you're trying to convey and accomplish, rather than just winging it. But I've also learned that despite, you know, knowing things that are better for me, I don't always do them. Like this time, I didn't write anything down. I will not hit too hard. Beautiful. That's a microcosm of how life works and how the vlog works. I told you I was gonna do something. I made a promise. I said I wasn't gonna hit it too hard. And then I fulfilled that promise. I stayed true to you, I stayed true to myself, and I didn't hit it too hard, and it went dead straight down the middle of the goddamn fairway. Beautiful shot. Wow, a lot of sex on this fucking course today. 2 dragonflies mating each other in tandem, flying around, you know, one on top of the other. Honestly, pretty cool position. I guess that's called the dragonfly. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, accountability. Accountability with the vlog is huge, because I have an audience. It's not huge, not big audience, but there's people out there that tune in, even if they're friends. You know, not all of them are. There's a couple people out there in the world, somebody... Water! I need water. Oh. Wow. 227? What the hell? I piped a drive. My God. Pin's in the back, but Jesus. I guess a 4. Accountability has actually been really nice with the vlog because I say something short and I want to get it done because I said it and it's out in public and it was not good. You know, y'all will be wondering, did I do that thing? Why haven't I done it? That's actually been pretty sweet. Just 3-putted that. I mean, god damn, that was bad. That's some 2020 shit. I don't do that anymore. Y'all want to be accountability partners? Well, account this. I will not be short on my next lag putt. I saw it down, but if that rolled into the water, that means that I went 265 with my 3-wood. And if that's in the water, I can't even be mad because 265 with my 3-wood? Are you fucking kidding me? Who am I? Brooks Koepka? Did I just hit a stock pro 3-wood? I don't think I did. I don't know. Maybe it's shorter than where I thought, but kind of lets you in on a little secret. I can't tell if it's water because there is water everywhere and it's brown and I can hear, you know, like bullfrogs. In my mind, frogs like dirty water, so I don't think it's clean, but I can't tell if that's what smells bad or if it's me. I really think it might be me. And so that is getting in my head a little when I'm, you know, standing over the ball and everything's quiet and I'm concentrating. I just get a big whiff of, ooh. I think I smell like a little bit just like poop. Anyway, I piped that fucking 3-wood. Look how close I am to the water. Obviously you can't tell based on that because there's no scale or depth of field, but I piped it. I'm out here hitting great shots and 3-putting. That's what I like to do. I don't like to 3-putt, but you know, you are a creature of habit and I'm in the habit of 3-putting, so. Anyway, getting off topic here a lot, and you know what? Fuck that, I don't care. Just out here having fun. Came into it thinking I would talk about vlogging for a year, coming out of it, piping a 3-wood, hitting a goddamn soft sandwich, what looks like 8 feet. Am I gonna fuck it up? I don't know. I don't know. Would be nice to get one back. Can I take that ball? Is that somebody's ball? It would be sweet to get a stroke back here after a 3-putt double bogey there, but we're not saying anything. You know, I'm not gonna leave this putt short though. And we've talked about that, so don't let me. Man, that feels good. I haven't got a birdie in a little bit, guys. That feels real good. Birdie, baby. That is what I'm talking about. Accountability partners. Accountability partners. I told you I wasn't gonna leave the first putt short. Y'all wouldn't let me. I knew that. I did it for you. You did it for me. We got a fucking birdie together. I mean, how good does that feel? That guy's looking at me like I'm crazy, but that's because I'm looking at him 2-putt and I just 1-putted. Bitch. I don't know what I was talking about. You know, honestly, I don't think I was talking about anything. Hey, look at this guy. Just a casual, hey, I don't like it over here. I'm gonna go over here instead. That was a big power move on that guy's part. That's the content you get on this channel. Beautiful, majestic animals, just giving you a fuck you. Par 3 here, try my best for y'all. Try to play the smart shot here. A little wind in the face, I believe. Yeah, yep. You would think that I would be super comfortable with my camera in public and like filming interactions in public, filming even interactions when I'm hanging out with my friends. Yep. I'm not always comfortable doing that. Most of the time I feel a little weird. I always feel weird in public, filming, talking to the camera, like, so I'll whisper a lot, and that's, you know, that's even weirder actually. Whispering to ever is weird. I would have thought that, you know, maybe by now that I'd be a little more comfortable with it, but I don't film every single day. Probably film one or 2 times a week. I don't know, it still feels a little foreign, if you can believe it. I do wish that I, you know, I guess was more confident or just didn't give a fuck when I'm in public with my camera, but I do. I do give a fuck. I give a few shits even. And so I'm sure that I'll change eventually. I think what it is that, I don't know, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing because I always try to be honest when I'm talking to the camera. And so it's vulnerable to be talking out loud, being honest, and saying it to a camera if there's other people around. It would probably be embarrassing even if I wasn't trying to be honest or vulnerable. If I was just like, fucking, what's up guys? We're out here, we're on the 5th tee and we're hitting bombs today. But you know, cause I don't know, at least that's like a character and you're playing it up and it's obviously not real. I mean, hopefully, obviously, but because I studied acting at NYU, and it's one thing to be vulnerable when a camera's on. In the zone, you're not really thinking about anything else than what's happening in the moment. Chunky. But when you're holding a camera up to your face, it's a little different. It's very obvious that you are filming yourself and either trying to look good or trying to just, I usually don't try to look that good, but you know, everybody has. Even I'm vain, like I want to look good. Even if I look like shit, I want it to look good, if that makes sense. As you can probably tell, that green was extremely wet. Tried to give that putt enough, but hard to do it when there's a guy literally watering it the entire time. Felt like I wasn't supposed to be there. We didn't say anything to each other. So, okay. Rusted a little and a bit of an overcorrect, trying to not cut the ball, but I think we'll be fine over there. Back to honesty and authenticity and what that means with vlogging. I found that it's been an interesting experiment with myself, because in acting, a big thing that we were trying to achieve and we were learning about and striving towards was authenticity, just always being authentic in the moment. That was lucky. I tried to bring that to the rest of my studies, like my writing and my everyday, you know, just how I interact with the world, and it's not always easy and I don't always achieve it, but I'm a big fan of authenticity and honesty and just being real, being in the moment. So when it comes to a vlog, it's tricky because for a couple reasons, but one, because a lot of things get cut, a lot of things don't make the edit, and that's hard because it's like, well, this did happen. It's either not entertaining or it's not important or there's not enough time, so I have to cut things out, or it's, you know, it's not on theme for that video. There's a ton of reasons why I would cut something out. Every time I do so, there's a little bit of me that feels like I'm cheating the viewers, cheating the audience, cheating y'all and myself, because it's not 100% authentic or honest. But I don't think a vlog has to be 100% honest or authentic, and I don't think it can be, at least not for it to survive or thrive, because there's a lot of things that happen in your life that you want to just keep to yourself. You know, not everything has to be shared with the world, despite what social media would have you think otherwise. But the medium in itself is supposed to be entertaining, you know. People aren't watching vlogs to be informed or see everything that you do in a day. That's not entertaining. That's weird. And so for that reason, I do think it makes sense to cut things out that, you know, who gives a shit? Or you know, you don't need to keep everything in that makes you, you know, if something happens and you, if you trip, I mean, that would be a good. Got over the water fine, but I'm way right, so I'll be chipping. You know, when I went into it, I had this idea that if I made a video every week for a year, tight lie, real tight lie, and they were always good, try to keep the quality good, production value high, editing as good as I could do. If I did that for a year, that there was no way that I wouldn't start gaining a significant, you know, following or audience or subscribers. And it's not true, really. I'll tell you why after this shot. I had this idea in my head where if I put out a video every week for a year and it was quality video, and you know, I'm biased, but I think that my videos are quality. Good thing I do, you know. Good thing I don't think I'm putting out shit, but obviously I'm biased that way. The problem is, or one of my problems is that I'm so tired of social media, and I'm tired of Instagram, I'm tired of Twitter. I just don't care for it anymore. I've been on social media and Instagram and Twitter since high school, and I'm 25. So it's been at least 10 years, and I just don't care anymore. I just can't pretend to care about. It's hard for me to gear up and be like, oh man, I really want to post this picture, or I really want to write this witty tweet. It's been 10 years of that, and I hit a wall this year or last. I just don't really care for social media anymore, and which is hard because I've tried to pivot. I've tried to pivot for that to be my career. Smoke that drive. Couldn't hit that much better than I did. It all comes down to engagement, and you should post a story every day. You should post 5 stories every day, talking to the camera. And I just don't really give a shit anymore. And so that really is, that's one of my toughest things. A little chunky on that one. coming to terms with the fact that I have to care about social media. I have to care about engagements. I have to care about so many numbers that really are meaningless except for, like, you know, one day getting a sponsor or like an advertiser. They care about that. God damn it, that's thick. Yeah, that's been tough. Coming to terms with the fact that, you know, I don't really care for social media anymore. I don't think it's healthy. I put time limits on my social media apps. After like 15 minutes, it says like, it like shuts down. Like I put like parental locks on it. But you know, I'm addicted, so I say 15 more minutes, please, every time. And I have to make that conscious choice like an addict that says, no, I will have one more cigarette. That's a personal problem, really. That was a great fucking shot. But when it comes to like gaining a following and subscribers and an audience, I haven't been like, you know, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, because I think that's dumb and contrived, but I haven't gotten the amount of subscribers I would like in a year, and therefore I am gonna start saying hit that subscribe button. Hopefully I can say it better than that. Year of vlogging. It went by fast, and then it also seemed to be like somehow really slow. It was weird. I mean, the past 2 years have been super weird anyway for everybody. But it was like once I started, that was something that I was proud of, that I just started and just kept going. Once I started and I started putting out a video every week, it was like, it's kind of crazy to look back, you know, 1 month in, 2 months in, and be like, wow, I already have 4 videos. I already have 8 videos. Use the same ball the whole round. Strix on 4, so that feels good. And I found 2 on that last hole, so I'm up net positive 2 balls today. I'll try to wrap it up here as I walk to the van. Almost 50 videos this year. Like, that's crazy. I've never done that. Even when I was working at Barstool, I wasn't putting out a video every single week. You know, it was pretty quick for a while. During football season, the turnaround was really fast, but it's kind of cool to look back, like scroll through my videos and be like, wow, I actually, you know, doesn't mean a ton of people have seen it, but I've actually done a lot. I've put out a lot of content this year that I'm proud of, and so that feels really good. And there's a lot more coming that I'm excited about, and that I think will help grow the channel and grow the community. And I think that's kind of where I need to take this. How you doing? In the future, like the rest of this year, I want it to become more of a community, more of a conversation, not just about me. I mean, it's about me, but like, I want to make it more of a conversation. I guess that starts here, you know, it starts now. Like, what do y'all like to see? What do y'all want to see? I think that's where I see the future of the channel going, is more conversational, more community based, I guess. I think that's it. I'm sure I forgot a lot that I wanted to say. All right, see ya.